Seriously? Getting a bunch of messages, I guess. Hi, Brandy. How are you? And you haven't been in the last couple of lives, have you? I mean, it's been a few days, but you haven't been on? I hope everything's okay. Hopefully this is going to work for me. I tried to go live a few minutes ago and it just wouldn't load up for whatever reason. Hi, Jody. How are you doing? Hi, Marilyn. Thank you. That's very kind. Sweet compliment. I've been sick as crap, dealing with other issues as well. How are you? I'm so sorry you're not feeling well, Brandy. I'm okay. I've not been on for a few days, but I mean, obviously there's reasons for that. You're hanging in there, Jody. Good. Hi, M. Turner. You're very kind. Hey, DJ, the DJ. What are you guys up to? My mom, I was down with her for a couple of days, and so far, everything good. Hopefully, by the end of the week, that's what they're giving. They said the end of the week, she might be able to go home. So, we'll see. How are you guys doing? It's awesome news. That's right, DJ, it is. I was really concerned that it was going to take longer. However, right now they think that she possibly has pneumonia. So, they were taking her for chest x-rays and stuff like that. So I will find out, she does. But, I mean, they can treat pneumonia at home if needs to be. I mean, they would start something right away, I'm sure, but Marilyn, my dad's doing okay. I mean, it's been stressful, I think, for everybody. I mean, it's not been easy. Hi, Judith. Hi, Austin. I see. So, laugh out loud. I'm jumping over YouTube. You're jumping over? Things have been pretty interesting lately, huh? I still haven't gotten an appointment for my son. Well, we got the appointments, just haven't been able to get there to visit for the appointment. I guess I should have worded that a little differently. But damn. I think once those things are kind of out of the way, just possibly I'll be able to kind of relax maybe just a little bit, because it's just constantly on my mind, you guys, all the time. So we'll see. I don't know. You guys are awfully quiet. Yes, he is my baby. And DJ, the DJ, I got your message, and I'm sure that it's going to be very difficult for you with your son leaving. I very much dread it when it happens, because it is my only child. What am I going to do? It's a way of life, it's not like I can say stop, you're going to live here forever. I bet you are just a mess over it. Right, Marilyn. Waiting for the other shoe to drop. Correct. Hubby driving. Adult doctor too. Topeka going to. Doc's finding out if she. Oh, I'm so sorry, Judith. I hope that they can figure out what's going on. I really do. I mean, this is what I mean. You guys always find out, like, yeah. That's what I mean. I'm not the only one that has like issues, whether if it's a family member, if it's my child, if it's a friend, if it's all kinds of people are having problems. So they are. I was going to try to come on maybe a little bit later and do a live, but with the nurses coming and their schedules are really off, you guys. I mean, they're really off. It feels like at times they're almost coming back to back, like it's useless in a sense. I just had 2 kids maybe out. Not going to lie, it was hard, but as you can see him grow. I know, Marilyn. I just hope that I've done well with him. And sometimes I question it, but overall, I think that I have. I think I have a good boy. I don't understand this freaking hair crap with it frizzing out like that. Sorry. But I don't know. I hope that I've done well with him. I mean, he's 16 right now, so it's a little bit yet I have with him, but I love him so much. But oh my gosh, he can definitely drive me nuts. I think any child can with a parent. But I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I think he gets bored when he starts doing that stuff to me. And I don't know why he gets bored. He has plenty of things. Like, unfortunately, he busted his phone. Why that damn thing broke so easily is beyond me. So my honey and I had to get him a new iPhone. And yeah, that wasn't real fun. So wasn't too happy about that, actually. On YouTube is a mess these days. Yes, Judith, it is, unfortunately. It really is. Do you read and see all the mess on YouTube drama, Stacy? DJ, I know some of it. Okay. It's not like, I know that there's quite a bit of it going around. I don't like if I see that that's kind of what it's about, I kind of try to bypass it because I'm not, like I said to you guys before, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys and be like, oh, you know what? I have no idea, like, what's going on. Of course, I know some of it, but I know that it's more than just like 1 or 2 channels. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I get it. I just try my very best to stay away. If I like somebody, and I like to watch them and whatever, I've always been a neutral person. That's the way that I've always tried to be. And that's why I've always said to the subscribers that I have, I would never, ever tell them, look, I don't want you watching this channel. I wouldn't do that. I don't know. That's just me. Just me. Everybody does their own thing, I guess, and it's crazy. I just hope that things can calm down and, things can get kind of back to normal. I come on here and I chit chat. Like I said, I've said this to you guys a ton of times. There are a lot of great creators. They have some wonderful stuff. I mean, when I was going through so much, I was doing my best to try to find something that cheered me up, to make me laugh. And then, like, the one person that I was watching that way, like, all kinds of things were going on. And I was just like, oh boy, So I kind of just backed away. That's all that I could do at the time. I didn't want to like start putting anything there, Guess that's how I feel. Thank you, Judith. Thank you very much. You're such a dear. Yes, they're very expensive, Judith. Hey, Alexis, how you doing? Everyone arguing in the mean stuff. Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, you guys, like, I don't go and like just continuously keep like reading things or anything. Like, I just try to move on. Everybody's different in how they handle it. And, there's some diehards. Like, seriously, if they love somebody, one of the channels or whatever, they're going to do what they feel is best. And that's it. But I've been getting messages like, I've talked to you guys before about this a few times. And I've said, yes, my email's up in my about section. And the things that come to me, the things that people say, just like when that other channel, I'm not going to say who it is, we all should know who it was, that had been uploading some like text messages, emails per se, had my name in there talking with somebody else. And I'm like, you guys, seriously, I started getting flooded and it was late at night. So I can get why people say that they're getting messages or screenshots or something like that, because that's what they were trying to do to me. And I just kindly messaged them and I'm like, look, it's going to be what it's going to be. But, I just wasn't going to keep it going. Do you know what I mean? And I wasn't going to, upload them and be like, why are you doing this? Or no, that's just not me. It's just not. I have enough problems in my life, let alone having to deal with even more problems coming from YouTube. No. So my doctor told me after another rounds of blood work repeated, you don't have menopause. But I have to repeat again to see for sure. Looks like my hubby's not only one confused by my hormones. That's really weird, Alexis, because I know that you're going through so much. It's really crazy. I hope that they can get it figured out, like what's going on. I enjoy your channel the most. The other channels are unreal. I just don't even try anymore. I don't know. I like watching like different channels and things, but I just really truthfully do hope that things can get back, to the way that they were. You have these crime channels, and I've said this a million times. I started looking out when the whole Chris Watts thing happened, and I wanted to know. And there are some wonderful crime channels that really take the time. They do a great job. And I'm interested in that kind of thing, but I never come onto YouTube for myself for a channel to be about crime. I didn't do that. I wanted to be able to connect with people in a different way, be able to talk to people in a different way. Like every day there would maybe be a different subject. Like when my channel first came up, it was Stacy Loves Beauty Tutorials. Well, I do love beauty stuff. Do I think that I have a point where I could just sit here and just put on my makeup and, I would love to do Get Ready With Me and things like that. But my channel's open to different things, but I will never, ever say that I am crime or no way. That's just, I like watching somebody else, but that's not for me. I guess that's how I can put it. That is exactly why I have not put my email out there. Some people would love to be in contact. Well, DJ the DJ, if you don't, you know what, I understand. I understand why somebody wouldn't. Oh, Judith, okay. I hope everything goes well. Take care, hon. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, my estrogen was 75, menopausal 120 and below. Oh, wow. Laugh out loud. No joke. That was something. That's high. I think the sweet potatoes made my boobs grow. Oh, jeez. Alexis, you always have something funny to say. You always do. You make me smile. Hi, Junior Lang. Oh my goodness, you guys. Yams, boobs. It's pretty much in a sense, you know. You could say that that's what they are. You know, guys, I didn't even like getting on here and really being, you know, getting emotional and talking about my mom and what was going on. Like my son, that's one thing, but it helped me to be able to talk to other people. It really truthfully did. Yeah, I have my honey that I can talk to, but I mean, it's kind of a little different because most of the people that come into my chat, I'm not knocking guys or anything like that, but most are women. And women know how they would feel, you know, like you just do. Hey, Tiba, how are you? I'm glad I can make you laugh. Yes, you do. Alexis, you have a great sense of humor. I think that you're a very sweet, kind person. I love your channel, Stacy, because you are calming and we can discuss anything without being attacked. Yep. Yeah, like I said, people can come in and I get that people get frustrated. I get that people feel different ways, and I really truthfully do. The only thing that I've ever asked was no drama. Like, I got nailed because I got a whole bunch of messages sent to me, and because of the wording, I'm sure that's why they were held from YouTube. I had people stating, "Oh, I bet you deleted my message," or "No, actually, I had to approve your message because of what it said." And there were messages saying how I called out somebody in my chat when I should have called out somebody else and a few other people. And I'm just thinking to myself, would I go into somebody else's channel and act the way that this person acted? Absolutely, positively not. I wouldn't do it, but she did it in my chat. I had asked to please stop. And then you come back into my channel on the second live of the day and say, "Stacy, let's try this again." Wait a minute. The last time I checked, this is my channel. I've asked you kindly not to do these kinds of things. The second time, I got upset, and then that's when I said something. Only because I'm not trying to make everybody feel uncomfortable. There were people that were attacked in my chat. And when there's a ton of people in here and it's running real fast on my side, I can't catch every single thing. There's times that I've caught it near the end, which it was a little late then, right? But I don't want people to feel that way coming in here. I just don't. You can vent. Anybody can vent about whatever. But I just ask not for the drama portion. And drama can sneak in, people. Look what happened with me with a few of my videos. You know, I got pretty upset. Probably because there was already enough going on with this person. And then I find out I'm being made fun of. You know, like, who are you to sit back and make fun of anybody after what had happened, what you had done? And it really pissed me off. I should have probably thought about it a little bit more before I just jumped on it. But you know what? I said that I was wrong and that I put that up. It's not like I'm sitting here and being like, oh, I don't do anything. Get out of here. I'll take responsibility, you know? I've been praying for you every night, no kidding, because I feel you're carrying very heavy load. Your spirit is so sweet. Thank you, Junior Lang. I really appreciate that. You do your lives. You can totally block someone. Yeah, I know. This person that this happened with, I don't know, you guys, some of you might have even been in here that day. I didn't block this person. I did end up doing it with a couple of other people. That I will not dispute. The last time that it happened, the person that did it, they had done it 2 times before. That was it. So that person is now blocked. But this other particular person, the only one that this, you know, when I got this message that they wanted to call out, that I called out, excuse me, this person's not blocked, but I'm not going to deal with it. I don't have to. I wouldn't go into her channel, you know, and do something. I get that there were a lot of people asking questions because of what went on, I guess, with like her spouse or something. But that was not, you know, whomever she was getting into it with in the chat. It just wasn't meant for it to go on in here. I can get you stand up for yourself and, you know, what you feel is right and things like that. But there was just no reason for it to be done in my room. And I think that I was very, very nice about it until, you know, obviously it wasn't going to be respected. And, you know, it was also said, well, I have a freedom of speech. Sure you do, but in your own channel. Like, don't come over here being nasty to people. That's how I feel, you guys. I can't help it. Hi, Boyd. How are you? It's been a while since I've seen you popping in. You don't need the stress drama by Felicia. Just shut the door. Right. You're right, Alexis. Making fun can be a bit bullying and mean and not funny at all. Absolutely. I agree upon that. Tiva, I miss so much with my job. I hate to hear someone is bothering you. Tiva, it's been going on and I'm handling it. I get a lot of emails that I just delete, and, you know, if it's not the emails coming through, I mean, I've had some pretty interesting emails, like people making sexual remarks. Like, I've even shown them to my honey. I'm like, look at this. This is insane. And they were being rude about it, you know, but just more like the trollish stuff there. But I'm telling you guys, it's something else. And I don't come on here to, you know, create any kind of problems. I'm on here to talk to other people about like what's going on in their life. You know, if they need somebody to talk to, like, I don't hide it. There's times that I've needed somebody to talk to. I don't know. Seems like you're always doing something wrong. What was that? Best to not say anything and let misery keep at each other, right, Junior Lang? And just leave the room when it's filled with drama and belittling. And go where it sits tight with me. That's about all you can do. I mean, realistically, if you're not a person that wants to sit and listen to that, there's people that do it because maybe they have a channel and they want to upload something, or maybe they just want to find something out. I don't know. Who knows? I say good for you. Your talents, take it private. That's what I tried to do, and I got nailed for that too. So sometimes, like I said, you guys have probably heard me say this quite a few times. It's almost like it feels like there's no, you can't win. You can't make somebody happy in that sense. It's either you basically let them do what they want to do to you or in your channel, Or if you say, look, take it somewhere else, not in here, oh, that's a whole different story. Stacey, I'm laying in my yellow bedroom, bird yellow. Aw, yeah, I got made fun of for that too. That's okay. It's okay. At some point, we'll repaint, but thankfully, the yellow does actually go with my apple. So, hey, they can call it the 60s if they want. I'm in Australia, so there's a big time difference, 6 a.m. here. Oh my gosh, it's 6 a.m. right now. Yeah, I'd say that that's a big time difference. And I'm glad that you were able to catch it. I really am. You shouldn't have to deal with shit. No, I think that a lot of people look at me like I'm this weak person and I'm just going to sit back and take it. I do truly believe that. If you guys would actually see the emails and the messages that I get, you would see why I think that. But they're very wrong. Hey, critters, how are you doing? Continue to be true to who you are. That's what I'm going to do. Yes, DJ, the DJ, sexual remarks. It was ridiculous. It was sick. Sick. Looks beautiful. Yellow is in now. Well, some people, I don't think that they, we're going to paint at some point, like I said, when we got the house. But everything was going on with me medically, and I was not going to put even more of a load onto my honey. So, if they want to say that it's the 60s, then go do whatever the hell you want. It matches with my Apple stuff for now, so that's all that matters. It's your channel, and you should do what you feel. Yes, that's right, Marilyn. I do my very best to try to keep it real here. I mean, I don't get on here and have been emotional for fun. Like, that's another thing. Somebody was like, were you really crying because your mascara should be running unless it's waterproof? People are something else. Like, why would you even make a comment like that? I don't know. No, Tiva, I'm not weak. Hey, Meg Ryan, how are you doing? Things are getting better little by little. My mom possibly might be the end of the week with that. And the only other thing lurking on my mind that's major is my son's appointment. So then I'll be able to breathe, hopefully, and it's not going to be, something that's real that I don't want to hear per se. I think some people from casual encounters on Craigslist have forgot it's YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, you did, DJ, the DJ. Your son hates yellow. Life's too short to worry about paint, and apples are country and wholesome. Yes, they are, Junior Lang. I don't see them selling a lot of Apple stuff anymore. How things come in and they fade out, I can remember growing up that there was the rooster stuff. There was my living room and things, it's the country setting with the stars and all that kind of stuff. But just through the years and the Apple stuff had come in, and I really liked the way that it was. Wish there was something I could do to help you. But I guess there isn't with it being YouTube. Yeah, Tiva, I can handle it, hon. It's, yeah. Yellow is a happy, bright color. I personally love yellow, and I love your channel. You are a beautiful soul. Some people try to make others feel as bad as they do. You got to wonder, Brandy, I'll tell you, like, it's crazy. Mean bullying women who are so unhappy with their own lives. They want everyone else to be miserable. Yeah, I don't need no miserable. I've got enough crap going on, seriously. Oh, Marilyn, the like button. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys haven't that are in before you leave, if you could, that would be great. Thank you so much. Hobby Lobby has an Apple section. Do they? I haven't been into Hobby Lobby in a while. I should check there, I guess. Yes, thank you, Junior Lang. Thank you so much. You're a lovely person. It's not nice that anyone would be mean on your channel. Don't let people who are nasty or weird get to you. I'm trying not to. Hey, Jojo. Nearly 8 p.m. Yeah, I know that you guys aren't all on, like, in the States. Oh, Boyd was just saying that 6 a.m. where they are, so it makes it a lot more difficult to, you know, like I said, I was going to try to go on a little bit later, but with the nurse situation, it's ridiculous. Hey, coffee chat. Well, chat over coffee. Say it out loud. What did you say there? Let it roll off your back and don't let it bother you. That's what I'm trying to do. Hey, Nat. How are you doing, hon? Chat at the zoo with my niece, nephew, and daughter. Oh, that's awesome. I wish I could be at the zoo. I got trolled, lost 75 pounds. And some kid on Facebook said really horrible things tonight. I felt so bad for him that a young person would behave that way. Must be very unhappy to behave like that. Could be, you know what I mean? I don't get why people act the way they do either. Who knows? I used to say a long time ago that if somebody was talking about me, at least they were letting somebody else alone. But realistically, like I said, you guys, it's been a while since I think that I've said that. I don't know, maybe it might have popped up here or there. But I don't get why anybody needs to talk about anybody. That's how I feel about it, I guess. Where is Mean Vegan? Telling us about dinner. I have no idea. I know. I don't know either. She does jump on when she can. Like, you know how she was always talking about the stuff that she was making. Yeah, you know it. My dad's 1 year is coming up at the end of April. For some reason, I'm crying. Oh. I'm so sorry, Alexis. Yeah. Cancer is just horrible. I keep worrying about my aunt because she had lung cancer. They say that she's in remission, but she's having a lot, and I mean a lot, of problems. Like her balance, her memory, just a lot of problems. This woman was working long hours. It's just not her. She's getting very forgetful. She's going back in for another test here very soon just to make sure that there's no problems, but they think that it might be back. So I don't know. I really hope not. I'm the kind of person that if I ever said something was like going on and it wasn't, I would freak and be like, oh my God, now it's going to happen kind of thing. You know what I mean? I think that's why I don't know if anybody else thinks about that, like has ever thought about that, like with people that you might have heard, whether it be a friend or like there was another person that it was a while back, but I come across on YouTube. She went and she told everybody she was dying of cancer. This woman ended up like, and the reason she did is because she wanted to have the wedding of her dreams or something like that. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but uh, and then she ended up having to like tell her husband, which I think they ended up getting a divorce and then they remarried or something, or I can't remember everything about that, but do they not think possibly that, okay, I went and I lied about this, this could come back tenfold? You know what I mean? I don't know. Hi, blessed miss. How are you? Hey, sweet Melissa. You saw that on TV? Okay, so I wasn't the only one. You speak it into existence. The universe is always listening. Yeah. So, I mean, that's why, like, it just makes me wonder sometimes, like, when I hear about that kind of stuff, like, why? I would freak, you know? Hey, darling Nikki, how are you doing, hon? My sister kept her cancer from all of us, and we finally figured it out. People do that, Junior Lang. They do. Because they don't want nobody to hurt, you know? Love and hugs. I really hope that you're doing okay, Meg. 37 years. Oh, Jesus. It's a long time, critters. It's heartbreaking. Done with work, so I'm good. Oh, that's good. You can get home and relax. I felt really bad because, I had gapped out. Like today would have been, I think, the third day. I think so. I can't even remember. But I was so used to being able to get on here and to talk with you guys like, twice a day. And then it just kind of got worse from there. But I guess it makes me grateful of when I can get on and be able to talk to you guys. I'm going to Clearwater, Florida Sunday. I'll be better when I get to the beach. Sub to my channel. You can see my trip next. Awesome, Meg. Yes. I'd love to go to the beach. Absolutely. We'll just love it. So enjoy yourself. I'm glad that you were able to make it on too, Tiva. Absolutely. Hey, Knees in the Breeze. How are you, hon? Are you out of the facility now? Or do you still have a little bit to go with the rehab with the PT? I think the ocean would be beautiful. You can just watch it. You start getting stressed. Okay, Meg. Thank you for stopping by, sweetie. Talk to you later. Chat over coffee. You have a great day too, okay? Thanks for stopping by. And 2 high school kids are gone. The door in 3, 2, and so much. Aww. You're still here working on it? Do you know how long that they'll possibly still have you there, knees in the brace? Getting on the tram, gotta go. Much love. Okay, Nat. Be safe. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. Thanks for stopping by, sweetie. I was really sick for a week. Oh, jeez. You'll probably be there through April. Is the PT going pretty good for you? Okay, Nat. Not such a sweetie. Seems to be helping. Are they like walking you a lot or? Did you do something new to your hair? It looks nice. I believe highlights, but I haven't watched you every day, so I missed your lives. No, it's probably just because of the way that these stinking lights. I mean, there was highlights at one time, but I think it comes across in different light. Just washed it and flat ironed. But thank you. You're very kind. You're moving to your desktop. Be right back. Okay, Tiva. It's so nice to get on here and be able to just chat with you guys. And I really mean that. I really, really do. It helps being able to talk to other people and stuff like that. At least it does me. I'm so excited our son is going to take me out back to sit in the sun with the dogs. Aw, you all have a wonderful day. Hit the likes. Thank you again, Marilyn. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy it, hon. Then I guess the stinking lights are making your hair look very nice. Laugh out loud. I mean, if I come up, you can see where they just need to be refreshed. And if I flip this section up, you'll see all my gray. Yeah, talk about wonderful, darling Nikki. Ugh. But thank you so much, hon. That's so sweet of you to say. These lights, like, if there was definitely one thing about this kitchen I wanted to change, by far, it's these lights. Now, to me, like, that's like the 60s type thing, but why the homeowner had ever put them in, I don't know. Go ahead. What are you smiling at me for?
What are you doing?
You're just slumming it today?
Yeah.
Walking exercises. Stationary bike.
They'll go out.
Oh, wow. So they basically, they're keeping you going, basically. Like, do you get a lot of relaxed time? One of the best chat groups. I'm in, kind, supportive, and positive. You created a great place, Stacey. Thank you. That's so sweet, blessed mess. Thank you for even being here. I'm very grateful for you guys. Very much. There's no kind of light that will help me right now. I always feel that way too, but I'm serious. Like, you guys have taken notice when I walk, like when I would walk out to go smoke, you see them, they're like, I don't want to say fluorescent, but I don't know. I don't care for these lights. I never did. That's just what they make me think of, Maybe it was because of the way that the kitchen was designed or something, and they felt like, because there's one there, one down there, and who knows? I don't know why they did it that way, but they must have thought that it was nice like that. Much better. I agree. You like a light kitchen? Yours is too dark. I mean, I'm glad that there's light up in here. I just think that it could have been done maybe a little bit better, differently. But, that's just my opinion.
There's a big cardinal out there.
Is that what I keep hearing?
It's in the bush right there.
The cardinal?
He's huge.
Huh?
He's huge.
Aw. That's what I thought that I heard, but...
Yeah, he's right there by the shed.
Aw. He's calling for his mate, maybe. You have a nice kitchen. Our kitchen is the size of a postage stamp. Oh, geez. When we were just renting before we purchased, we were paying so much money for this freaking apartment. And our kitchen was so small. Like, seriously, 2 people couldn't have even really been in there comfortably. Like, it was ridiculous. And then we were starting to look for a house and things like that. And then we moved into a townhouse. Pricey, okay, but nice. And I just got to the point, like, because we had taken a break from looking for a house and things like that. And I just thought, okay, this is it. We got to find something because we're not going to keep throwing our money away like this. And because it wasn't cheap. Neither the apartment wasn't, nor the townhouse. The townhouse got even steeper. But, sometimes when you get a house, unless you just build up, you can make it what you want. But like I said, I got sick. I had a lot going on, and I wasn't going to put everything on him to have to do for me. Why can't this stay over like it should? Sorry, you guys. But eventually here, if this freaking wound of mine would do what it's supposed to do. Oh, the house you're in was your daddy's and stepmom's? Oh, that's awesome. Like, so do you own it now? Or the house was built in 1950. Maybe kitchens were smaller than left allowed. Maybe, yeah. Maybe they didn't feel that they needed. If I told you guys, like, seriously, one of my favorite shows are, you'd probably laugh. Like, no joke. You'd probably laugh. So, ever since I've been a little girl, I like to watch Little House on the Prairie. I don't know why, but I've always loved that show. And I'll just pop in a DVD. Yeah, watch it, fall asleep, whatever. But I always used to like Little House on the Prairie. So when you talked about the small kitchens and stuff, like we were talking about that, it brings you back to those little houses from way back then. They really didn't have a kitchen. They didn't, their sitting area, but like to cook and all that kind of stuff. So I always thought in some ways it would be really cool to have lived back then in those days to see how things really were. And then in other ways, not so much, because like sicknesses. A lot of people died from different things, and yeah, no. I read those books, Little House in the Big Woods, and all that. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Such a relaxing room. Thank you, Miss S. Oh, thank you, darling Nick. You're so sweet. Like I said, I know that they call my room boring and everything else, but and at first that kind of bothered me a little bit because like I don't feel like being able to, sitting and talking with other people and having communication with others that maybe this is the only communication they have with somebody. I don't consider that boring. I think that it's awesome to be able to just discuss whatever with other people. Like, I don't know. That's just how I feel, but I don't let it bother me anymore. Hi, Norma Star. How are you doing? Yes, it's been a while since you've been in. I hope that you're doing well, hon. Oh, thanks, Tiva. You and Nikki. You're gonna get me all like emotional. I like the background. Your kitchen feels comfy. If I went to the living room, now that's the thing. Out here, there's like nice lighting, right? In the living room, like there's big window, and then the fireplace is on the opposite side, which is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. There was never no lights ever put into the living room. So, you can set up your own lamps and things, which is nice. You can make it look the way that it wants to look. But it's not lit up as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I know that I need to get probably at least a new laptop because I think this is part of the problem, like with the lighting coming through to you guys on the video. So maybe that's what it is because I'm not so, like, when I go back and I watch the videos sometimes, I'll be like, what the hell is this lighting in the background? You know what I mean? So it looks fine to you. Well, at least it does. But sometimes to me, like I said, maybe it's just like what I'm watching it on, and it's not so bad for you guys. And that's another thing in my chats. You know how nice it is? Like, I know there's a lot of people with channels that get kind of irritated or upset when people in their channels are talking to somebody else in the channel. I think that that's great. I think that's wonderful. That people in the chat talk to each other. I just think that that's wonderful. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but some people, like I've been to channels where I've actually, you would see that there was some conversation going on between maybe a couple people in chat, and they got really pissed off. They kicked them out. I was like, what? I'm like, yeah, okay, this chat's not for me. Exactly, that's what chat is. Yes, Tiva. Like, I don't know. I don't get some of the, I get, okay, if it's your channel, your rules. Okay, fine. But I just think that that's kind of like really weird that you say, look, you're here to talk to me or you're here to listen to me. What? Get out of here. I don't know. People are something else. Like, not everybody, obviously. Not everybody. But there is a lot. How are you doing, critters? Are you having a good day? Heard your team won. I watched your video. I gave it a like. So I did. I've thought about, trying to do something like when I'm going out. Obviously I wouldn't be able to do a live because, like, come on, you guys, I can't watch the live and drive down the road. But to do a video and kind of like, I've had a lot of people say, hey, people like to see these different areas that people live in and things like that. I don't know. I thought about it, but I would have to get, I don't know. What are those things called that, see, I'm real good, right? I don't even know what the heck that thing's called. You set the damn thing on. Tripod. Is that it? Something like that. Been on the phone all day trying to straighten out insurance issues. Nothing medical. Being paid. Oh, geez. That's terrible. Weren't you trying to take care of some insurance issues before? That's awful. Because I thought you said about that in here before, but it had been a while and they're still not doing nothing? That's terrible. I hope you can get that figured out. Yes, take us places, laugh out loud. Yeah, and she said it is a tripod. So, yeah, I will have to, look, I don't want to get like a real generic one or something, but, something decent. But like I said, I would not be able to do it on like a live basis. I mean, if I did and I could let it run where you guys see the road, I wouldn't be able to talk to you, which would kind of be pointless in a sense. But maybe once I got parked somewhere, then I could talk to you. But because I'm not, I'm sure you could kind of get like distracted. You want to see what people are saying and things. Hi, Kimberly Ackerman. How are you? So glad I caught you live. Been on vacation. Enjoy listening to you. Oh, I hope you enjoyed your vacation. And thank you. Thank you so much. That's very kind. Well, thank you for being here too. I can barely walk and talk, let alone live and drive. Oh, Alexis. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't talk. Like, you guys might hear me talk, but I wouldn't be able to, like, read, what's going on. Nothing's been paid since July. And you have 3 policies. Oh, my God. So they're probably, like, what? Like, collections and stuff, which you don't need that either. Hi, Duping Delight. Saying a quick hi. Is having a movie night here. Well, thank you for stopping in. I hope you're watching a good movie. Hey, Steve Robbie, how are you doing? I'm glad that you're good. Duping Delight. John Wick 3 will be coming out here, I think, in May. Can't wait. We've watched all those and excited to see it. My husband passed a long time ago. He was diabetic and ended up being double amputee. Oh, geez. I am so sorry, darling Nikki. I really am. Oh, that's awful. That's terrible. Okay, we'll catch up later. You have a good one and enjoy your movie time. You've never seen the first one? I'm a conservative. I will not comment either way. Yeah, I get it. Hey, Carrie, how are you? You finally made one, my dear. Robbie, you're sad? What's the matter? You're not, like, feeling well? Something wrong? Are you sick? Stacy, remember my daughter's duct tape car? Well, that should tell you how. Well, oh, geez. Yes, I remember. Like, you really cracked me up that night. I wondered about that for days. I even said something to my honey. I'm like, oh my gosh, I wonder if she told her husband yet. Like, we would just, smile about it. No, definitely ought to hear it's a good movie. They are. John Wick. Oh my God. Very, very good. We have the ones that have already been released and then come out on video, Blu-ray. Just waiting for this one to come. What darling Nikki said. Yeah, it's very sad. Anybody that's diabetic and then they, it starts to affect their limbs and things like that. It's just, I think that just to begin with, what a diabetic goes through is heartbreaking in itself, let alone then you start having problems that way. It's so sad. It really is. My heart really goes out to you. I wouldn't wish that for anybody, ever. Okay, obviously, I only watch black and white movies. So who's John Wick? It's Keanu Reeves, but in the movies, like, he plays ex-mafia, per se. However, in the first movie, he was out because of the woman he loved. I don't really want to get into it, for you guys that haven't watched it. All I'll say is that part of it. But it's about, there's a lot of action. The movies are just fantastic. They really are. But Keanu Reeves is like the main character. And he kicks some butt in these movies. And this last one here, without you guys, the ones that have not watched the movies, if I would say, because the trailer came out on YouTube for the newest one that will be released, and it kind of shows some things. But yeah, he got on the wrong side now with the mafia, per se. What films? It would be John Wick. Oh boy. The first, yeah, this will be the third. So the 1 and 2 are out that you could watch. While dealing with my son's mental issues, was just discharged June 18th after 2-year hospital stay. Oh. Are things going okay that way, darling Nikki? Or no? I do not like or handle drama at all. Yeah. There's many that just don't. I just don't want to give it away, you guys, who have not watched it. And then somebody will be like, why did you say all of that? You gave away the whole movie, or, I don't want to do that either. I mean, I think it really depends, what you guys would really like, if you would like it. Hey, Fancy Feathers, how are you, honey? I hope all is well. You watched a movie this morning, let me in, about a girl who's a vampire. You like vampire movies, Tiva? I wanted to let you know that my sister is doing okay. Aw. Can they figure out what's going on with your sister, Fancy Feathers? I mean, I'm glad to hear the baby's doing great and everything, but yeah, not a huge fan, but I enjoy them. Well, Tiva, that's all that matters. Thank you so much for all the happy thoughts. It's just kind of scary. It's not my baby. I can't be in control. You know how things are. Yes, absolutely. I've been praying for quite a few people in chat, and you've been one of them, Fancy Feathers, with everything going on. I know not everybody likes to hear about I probably say this every time I talk about it, but not everybody likes to hear about prayers because not everybody believes in that kind of things, and that's fine. I don't judge people for that, but I do, and I do pray for a lot of people in my chat. Low blood cell count. Are they trying anything to fix it? Hi, survived it. How are you, hon? You call me lazy, but anyhow, they got the baby and my sister on it. Who called you lazy? I hope nobody called you lazy, hon. Antibiotics and the baby's doing great. My sister should by tonight or tomorrow morning. It's just crazy to think how many days the baby is 20 days old today, and my sister still hasn't been able to breastfeed her. Even been coherent. Oh, I'm so sorry, Fancy Feathers. I really am. 88 days for summer to arrive. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Still having trouble with the Wi-Fi, driving me crazy. You would think maybe it would be just a little bit better for you guys, you know what I mean? I'm sorry you're having problems with that, Knees in the Breeze. This is what's great about it here. We all have each other. Yes, we do, Alexis. Hi, T-Series. How are you? I don't think any signs. I think we should celebrate how we got lucky. The doctor said that this is a great outcome. That's wonderful. It really is. Thank the Lord, right? Non-creepy YouTube way. Oh, Alexis. And critters with our footprints. I don't always comment like in the videos and stuff I watch, but especially on like critters when I watch hers, I'll put footprints and dog because that's, you know, what she likes. My middle son's birthday is Friday. And it just dawned on me seeing the date on my, oh, geez. Yes, survived it. Prayers all around. Absolutely. My hubby just came back from stress tests. Widowmaker heart attack last year. Oh, that's wonderful that he's not having any problems with that. Oh, boy. It really is, Alexis. Well, you guys, for as much as I don't want to have to do this, nurse will be here in 15 minutes. Gotta love it. Which I don't. Can you tell? Oh, you guys. You guys made me smile today. I'm glad each and every one of you that were able to make it in. I know not everybody's still in here, but it was really nice to be able to talk to all you guys. I'm going to try to come back on tomorrow, okay? Like, Knees in the Breeze. I don't know, like, I wish I could give you an exact time. I just don't know. You know what? Why don't you look for me between like 12 and 6, okay? Somewhere in there. That's the only way I know what to tell you, hon. Knees in the breeze. Okay? I really hope that everyone has a great night. And thanks again for stopping by and coming on. I am very appreciative. And just know that I am thinking about you guys and that I'm praying. Okay? I'll talk to you guys soon. I got to get in there, get their stuff around for when they get here. So I'll see you guys later. Have a great night. Bye.